What's cracklin', everybody? Welcome back once again to the definitive cereal tier list. For each episode, take a cereal, put it on the tier list so you know how good it is. I'm your host, Tucker. In this episode, we're going back to Pop-Tarts for frosted brown sugar cinnamon. An important note before we start this one, I missed this one when it was normally in store shelves, and so I've been trying to find it for a while, and would have been mid-May. I finally found it online for like a normal price through like Walmart, I think. Ordered it, it arrived, but it is an expiration date of like the end of March. So put a little asterisk next to wherever this ends up in the list, just because of that. Now that being said, the main comparison, obviously, is going to be last episode's strawberry Pop-Tart, frosted strawberry Pop-Tart, which was a D, which is in line with most of the filled cereals. I couldn't remember at the moment, but in the moment, I guess. Crave was C, Crave double chocolate's D, Phillo's cinnamon rolls D, Phillo's cookies and cream C. So it's so far been one's a C, one's a D for each pairing of these. So maybe that means this one, despite being expired, will be a C. But we just gotta find out for ourselves, I guess. Smells good. Definitely, once again, getting the scent profile of the original Pop-Tart. Now, obviously, the outside of this Pop-Tart normally is just the light brown sort of covering, so it doesn't look quite the same and like nail it like a strawberry did with the sprinkles and everything. So scent-wise, though, again, nailing that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Definitely getting that same. I feel like it's not as accurate as the other one was, but it's reminiscent. I think it's a little more cinnamony than the actual Pop-Tart itself. Now, just like the other Pop-Tart flavor, it's solidifying pretty quick and becoming more chewy than crunchy. And again, it's not the mushy chewy, it's like actual chewy, which is a little unsettling. I thought, if anything, being old would help it stay crunchy a bit longer, but it seems that's not the case. So, oh well. Did nearly forget to check the inside, so I'm going to find, I think this is the least sagified piece. Yeah, I can't really tell because it's deep in there, so there's no way you're going to be able to see it, but filling ratio is about the same as all the others have been. But this one, the taste of the filling isn't as powerful as the strawberry one, so it's like the amount you'd expect, you know. Let's see how cinnamony or brown sugary this milk is. I think just like the pieces, it's more of a cinnamon taste you're getting instead of the brown sugar taste. Which I prefer the balance their normal Pop-Tart has. I think that works a little better than in this form, but you know, it's something. But also good news, couldn't really noticeably tell that this was expired. So that's, I guess, good, at least for me in this moment. So I think the thing I like about this more than the strawberry Pop-Tart is that it's not as intense overall. That being said, I don't think this is better than that one was, and it's not really, like, they're fairly equal. It's not better or really that much worse. It's just kind of different than the other one was. I think if they'd done a little more of a balance between the cinnamon and the brown sugar taste, and had it be like the other one, more like the original Pop-Tart, it might have been a little better. But in this case, it didn't quite work out. There's some better cinnamon type cereals we've done that nailed that taste better than this did. So not a lot going for this, but it's definitely not bad enough for it to be, one of the really low cereals we've done. So what that means is Pop-Tarts brown sugar cinnamon cereal is also a D. It's not much better and comparable really to the strawberry Pop-Tart, and it's not way worse, so it's not quite an E. I feel like this is closer to an E maybe than the other one was, just because there's nothing stand out about it. Like the other one at least really nailed the Pop-Tart aesthetic, so it has that going for it. This one didn't have that quite as well, and taste-wise it's just whatever. The one thing it does stand out for though is that it is the only cereal for now, and hopefully for the entire list, that is expired. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. In the comments below, post your general thoughts. Let me know if you were able to find this one back when it was not expired. I definitely saw it in stores a few times, but it was always a little more expensive and didn't get us any sort of sales like the strawberry one was. So that's why I originally missed it and then had to wait for it to be expired, but then the expired thing didn't really matter much. So, you hopefully didn't have to do any of that trouble just to get this whatever cereal. So if you had it normally, be sure to let me know. There is apparently, or I guess more accurately, there was a cookies and cream Pop-Tart cereal, but I've never even seen that in stores at any time, so I don't think I'll be able to do that one. But if I somehow find another expired box of it, I'll be sure to swing on back and do it. But until next time, stay delicious.